I just recorded this entire video, and I wasn't recording. I'm gonna just double check. Yes, okay, I am recording this time. I just recorded this whole video and wasn't recording. I'm just touching on a topic that I thought was interesting. I heard Wizzyhead 101 talking about this in his Discord, and I said, I'm gonna make a YouTube video on that because it's a very interesting topic, you know? It's a very, very interesting topic, and I think it's one that we should definitely be talking about. So, what this topic is about is dragoon gear. Wow, crazy. No one's ever made a video on a dragoon gear or farming or anything like that. I know. I didn't think they existed until now. But, sorry, there's planes going overhead if you guys can hear that because there's a fire near us, so, yeah. But basically, I'm not talking about, this isn't no guide, this isn't anything, I'm not even going to give my opinion on what you should do, but what this is about is, dragoon, what should you do? Should you farm for just dragoon gear from Fellspawn? Or should you craft it? This all really comes down to a few key things. If you really can't, I don't have Visionary Crafter, but I'll be able to get it, so I'm not stressing. But if you really can't get up to Visionary Crafter, then I guess you must farm dragoon gear from Fellspawn. You have to, because there's no other way for you to get dragoon gear. But if you have a high crafting wizard, I would say do this. But one of the points that Awesome the Sauce and Wizzyhead 101, their links will be in the description, are actually pointed at are, one of their points is, I have multiple max wizard. I'm pretty sure Awesome the Sauce has a 120 in every school. I'm gonna get all max wizards pretty soon. Why don't I just farm this? Because here's the thing with this. It's not like a better drop for your school, like Darkbar, Waterworks for example. If you get a tier 1 drop, you're gonna get your school. But with this, it's not like a guaranteed your school at all. The drop rates of Fellspawn are also pretty bad, I would say. Yeah, they did upgrade them, they did buff them a little bit, but they're still really bad. And if you're not gonna make a bunch of max wizards soonish, don't farm it, because what's the point of getting a piece of dragoon gear that's not for your school and that you can't do anything with it? You won't be able to do anything with it until, you just won't be able to do anything with that gear until you make a max wizard in that school. But if you have multiple max wizards, it could be worth it, or you're gonna make max wizards in every school eventually. You could farm it so then you have some dragoon gear for schools and stuff. And of course, if you really can't get Visionary Crafter, again, I don't actually have the badge, so I don't know why I'm going in to show you guys. But if you really can't get Visionary Crafter, of course you're gonna have to farm dragoon gear. But if you have one person that's Visionary Crafter, just craft it on and that wizard and transfer over. But I know this was a very short video. It was probably like 5 minutes or so. But that's just it. It all comes down to the person too. If you have less time to spend, to devote onto this, it's just more consistent to farm for reagents and Vanguard drops to then craft dragoon. But if you don't have a lot of time, or if you have a lot of time to devote to the game and you can play many hours a day, then yeah, I would say go for it. But then ultimately, I would say crafting is better just because you know what you're gonna get. If you get a piece of dragoon gear from Philspawn, it's gonna suck so much if it's not your school, which it odds are it won't be because there's 7 schools and it doesn't have any higher drop rates of getting your school dragoon gear. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had to really say. I just wanted to kind of touch on this topic. I didn't really want to do anything other. I just kind of touched on this topic today. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, be sure to drop a fat dislike, like always, and I'll see you in the next one.